these two Singaporean titans here. Louvre Esports going up against Resurgence, with Resurgence on the blue side and the first phase pick here and ban in this case. But what do you think of the ban here?
Selena, I don't know how to feel about Selena, but I definitely think there's a bit of respect coming in from both sides. Sure, you know, Sana, he was the featured player with the Selena, so it kind of feels weird to me, but fine, understand.
Sana's been playing the offlane role for quite some time now.
He's pretty flexible. Yeah. He is pretty flexible, that's the thing. Louvre Esports, on the other hand, getting rid of the X-Borg this time round, don't want to deal with that, which just might mean that Resurgence might be forced to ban out the Kaja themselves. If they do ban it out, then
they may ban the Terizla just for the sake of it.
I think they can let Terizla through this time round.
Okay.
They ban out the Kaja. Louvre Esports now have an option of like, oh hey, Harith is probably up. We should get rid of that, but that means you're giving up Grok.
You give out Grok and Esmeralda in a sense, but the Esmeralda didn't work out for Louvre. Okay, it worked out for Louvre Esports, but Resurgence has an answer to that, so they're not really afraid of the Esmeralda, I guess.
I mean, that game, honestly, it was really 50. Sure. I mean, Lapu doesn't exactly have the worst matchups, and I think the Chieftain's Rage is extremely powerful. However, I would have definitely liked to see just like, go safe, go Leon.
I'm not a big fan of Lapu, but the Chieftain's Rage setup with the Rage form to deal with the damage output or sustainability is coming from Terizla. Yes, it's amazing. Fighting against Kufra, so what? I can just dish out no more damage than you, but I don't know, like...
So I think we have to understand here. Wait, Louvre Esports, they go for the Hayabusa as their final pick. Kind of interesting. So therefore, Terizla, he could go in many different places here. But more importantly, for Resurgence, they want someone safe in the lane. If you have someone like Leo Mord, pre-level 4, he is very, very vulnerable. And again, he is safe, but if he gets dove under, he doesn't have a lot of counterplay to that. So when you put in the Lapu, you have a couple more options to kind of get out of these bad situations. And I think that's what they're trying to do here.
They're throwing this matchup here.
Going into this game, let's see how this plays out. Hayabusa is going to be babysit by the Kufra, while Gushin with the Cho in the mid lane. Harith and Grok obviously down by the bot side, but I think it's pretty smart because we're seeing Lapu, he doesn't want to meet up with Terizla just yet until he's like 4
bands of the heroes influence the match here, so that why people are actually picking these kind of heroes here. This is fantastic for me.
And Aeon, he's going to use his big chunky body to kind of push out WKai for now. Sana is having the time of his life. He's not going to be dove anytime soon, but by the time, like, let's say they want to do a lane swap, it's too late. I'm already level 4.
Get in. I gotta call you out here. Why are you fat shaming Grok?
What? Fat shaming Grok? Dude, he is literally a rock. I don't think you can fat shame a guy who's like bodybuilding his entire life when he
immediately letting go his swing here, gets caught off by Jason Go. Nice pick off there. However, Louvre Esports is only 1 kill, it's only 1 tank, but is it the right target as of now? Because right now, Jason Go, good dodge there from Mr. B.
A great play overall. I think I can respect the way Louvre Esports are playing. They're playing 1 step ahead, realizing, okay, we're gonna send our dual lane from the bot side, go for an early rotation and look for that pick in Resurgence. They caught onto it half a second too late, and they realized, okay, I can't commit to this fight. I have to bail out. I'd rather lose just 1 member compared to everybody.
But WKXD is going to focus on clearing creep waves here. You can see how quickly, just 3 swings done. Creep waves done, let's rotate to Turtle, and that's what Louvre Esports is doing here. Resurgence, they could buy a little bit more time here because Sana, look at this, the rotation down bottom on the map itself, because Sana just finished clearing his creep wave here, but you can see that WKXD is setting up for the next creep waves down bottom lane, and Lapu would have been able to get on it a lot faster. Now Terizla has caught up, they've lost tempo, and now it's going to be a 5v5. Wow, they're going to fight Jason Go, Tyrant's Rage connects with the 2, the Chieftain's Rage is dead as well. It's going to be a wombo combo, penalty zone, fantastically done. W-Chai, Way of the Dragon, Mr. V, forced to run, beautifully done. Hit or miss, that's what I'm going to get, because because why? Here comes the cushion as Adamir cleans up the last member here as Sana and Eon is going to be the last two members alive from this engagement, and Louvre Esports comes up on top.
Oh man, that's every little boy's wet dream right there. Like, oh my goodness, Jason Call with an amazing flicker into the Tyrant's Rage.
That was beautiful, and not to mention as well, like I was mentioning in WKXD was that the bottom lane cutting the second creep wave there. Because of that play, Resurgence lost at least 2 creep waves down bottom lane, which could have been in favor of Lund, and because of that, Louvre Esports, they've just done snowball, like distance their gap in terms of economy just like that.
Yeah, it's small, but it's most important pre-level 4 because now they want to build up upon that and get a little bit further.
Jason Call. Ooh, that was a nice ball right there by Obi. Will he make it out alive? Here comes the save from Mr. V, and Obi somehow survived this here. Mr. V, is he gonna be okay here? The swings coming in, the way of the dragon as well. They lose the gotcha, but Obi is alive.
See, here's the thing. Once you have like a semi-global, like the side of Garo Kancha, you have to be aggressive with that. Mr. V, he comes in to try and save the situation. He manages to go in. However, Louvre Esports, strength in numbers is just so much more important.
Exactly here. Obi was in no position to pop the Salmon Force as well because he might actually get picked off as well. And Jason Cobb making sure the bouncing ball is always in check, making sure that this Harif doesn't come up alive here. And Louvre Esports looks like they have an answer to this Harif right now.
Yeah, and Resurgence, they've lost so much tempo off of that fight. And Louvre, they're playing a lot faster. They're trying to make sure they're on top of everything. Adamir is going in.
Jason Call again, cutting the backlines. Gato Kaja almost messing up here. Salmon Force has been popped up, and Jason Call will get punished just like that. The penalty zone is there, but is it going to be enough? They burst down WKXD just like that with the help of the Ranger, but Harley is looking for more. Harif.
Oh boy, that is one heck of a bout. Like a good comeback, but it's even more. Call for the retreat. They're backing away.
That's greedy of Louvre Esports. They've just lost one fight and they still try to go for a turtle. That's greedy, man.
I mean, they were trying to like, okay, we lost the fight. We have first rotation. Maybe we can take this really quick.
I know, right? It's super greedy here. Let's hopefully go be able to secure it here. But now with 5 men available, they're gonna try to secure this. But look at this. Gideon, Sana is there. There's range. Connects on the 2. The combo is there. LY4 forced to pop the shadow kill here, but it's only 2 members. We have the dragon catches on the 1 here, and Louvre Esports, they are gonna come out on top here. But here comes the jump. Mr. V to the save. But Sana can be alive. No, he survives. They get the kill first, but now here comes Obi with Kufra. Jason Go, he's gonna try and keep him checked here, but unfortunately doesn't add to catch him here, and Obi can't seem to finish him off here. Mr. V is still there, but he's all by himself. What is he doing? Mr. V gonna try and fight against Jason Go.
Hello, Ranger?
Hello, what is Ranger doing? He's just gonna take a middle tower. Objective is more important, my friend.
Objective game he goes for, and now they even out the score. Only a 2K goal differential in favor of Louvre Esports there. I wasn't expecting the 2-for-1 trade. I thought it was gonna be 2 for nothing, but they were able to pick up Adamir in the middle of that bout. So well played to Mr. V.
Definitely here. However, as the game progresses well, Resurgence is made a little bit of small comeback here, getting a couple of towers here. But Louvre Esports, they made a small mistake. But in this, no,
I definitely see them.
No, they had to back the hell out here. But I'm pretty sure they didn't see him. They didn't see him. Oh no, miscommunication right there. Obi did not see that happening here. It was just right beside Aeon. I think the communication department here was a little bit too late in terms of reporting to them.
Yeah, for sure, because I mean, you can actually see the invisible silhouettes. You just can't see them on the mini-map. So I'm not sure what happened there.
Yeah, maybe a little bit well, he wasn't paying attention here. However, that's a great pickings here from side of Louvre Esports.
Oh, Mr. V wants to turn this around. He does.
Nice taunt, Jason Cody. Don't care. He's gonna focus on the Granger here. But Adamir is gonna focus on the buff as of now. And it's gonna be a disengagement here. Here comes the jump from Mr. V. Connects on towards Jason Cole, but they don't have to follow up. The buff gets stolen from LY4 here. But now the Salmon Force is there.
2 kills there, but you know what? They'll take what they can get. The Gushing goes down, and the rest of Resurgence they're just a little bit slower on these rotations. However, they are trying to make up with it with better planned plays.
LY4's gotta back off as of now with the shadows here. The turtle is gonna be up for grabs here. 7 minutes, 30 seconds here. They have about a minute before it turns into the Lord now. But you can see Louvre Esports, they want to go for those shadow masks.
Oh no. They're gonna get collapsed on.
They're gonna try for the dives here. Collapsing in LY4 gets picked off from Albi instead here. But Jason Cole trying his best to try and finish off Aeon here, but there's no follow-up. damage output here. They've lost the Hayabusa, and now they're gonna lose the show.
Great play. Okay, so far it's not going too bad. Resurgence able to come out of that on top.
Are they gonna wait for the Lord to respawn, or are they gonna take a turtle?
No, they're gonna take turtle right now, but this might be dangerous. Jason Cole, if he can find the catch, it might be here.
And it's gonna be here. I'll be getting dived on as well, and that will be it for him. The curse helmet is up on the Kufra as well. The turtle is still alive. The chieftain race from Resurgence connects on to Adamir. Adamir steals the turtle, but he will pay with his life because why? They've lost 3 just like that.
And now, wait, topside is getting pummeled down by WQXA. He should be able to take this, but considering what Resurgence just got off of that, it feels so worth it that they were able to not only get turtle, they got a couple of kills under their belt.
Oh, that's gonna be a tough one here, but Louvre Esports, and now Resurgence, they're picking up in terms of economy here.
I mean, they're slowly getting back the steam, but however, it's gonna come down to this final fight here. Again, it's all about Lord. Whoever gets Lord, they're going to slowly, well, not really slowly, but propel a lot faster in towards late game.
3 wooden masks from the side of Resurgence here. Just make sure that bottom side of the pack gets those economy boosts here. However, Louvre Esports once again with the Shadow Mask.
It's so good that they have the wooden masks here. Mainly for the side of, people who have wooden masks and all the same level, they all get that extra buff.
Oh yeah. However, look at this. Look at this.
They
just got the catch on the Southern Chieftain's Street. Doesn't connect. Where's the follow-up? They get kicked out here as well. Mr. V goes for ultimate. He goes for the jump as well. The killing spree is there. And no, they can't seem to finish him off, but they lose only the Lapu Lapu. Jason Core still survives. The Rock is there, but the Grok is gonna be cooking for more. Arby gonna give chase towards this Chinese way of the dragon Kung Fu boy, but yeah, I don't know where they came from, yeah.
That sounded like some deep-seated trauma, man. Like, dang, son.
That's a Jackie Chan right there.
Oh boy. Rest of the team is going to be rotating down as LY4. Again, he's been basically playing the game on his own, while the rest of the team kind of just does their own thing for the most part.
Okay, speaking of the game progressing as well, because now, items here, they've got 2 Shadow Masters up on the Cho and the Cobra as well. They're gonna go try and make some kind of plays here, but Mr. V is all by himself here. Is it gonna be a good call there? Looks like he will back off as of now.
Oh, this is gonna be tough. Really, really greedy buy coming in for WQXC. He goes for the Blade of Despair as his second item. Pretty interesting. Most people wouldn't expect that. I was expecting a Blade of Heptasis or something of the like. Vladimir, he goes in!
Oh, it's not gonna happen here. They will disengage as of now. Blade of Despair, yes, I agree with the Blade of Heptasis here, but I feel like the Queen Swing would be a better fit for WEXT. However, most of these team fights here, WKSP has been split pushing himself here, so going for those damage output here potentially might help in stealing some of these turrets here.
Potentially, yeah. I do think Cho is in a pretty interesting position. He could look to get a catch. I mean, they're setting this up real well.
Oh, the blue buff here getting stolen by Obby in this situation as well.
Somebody's gonna die. They're just gonna sit there on Lord. No.
Really? No.
3 members sitting on Lord. Somebody has to walk up, and it might be Lund. No,
it's not gonna be Lund. It might be Mr. V because Mr. V.
Lund.
Oh no, Lund, where are you looking? Goodbye, my friend. Yeah, I miss you so. You get deleted from the game, got uninstalled, send you to the moon, and he's gonna go back here. Jason Call, Tyrant's Rage, Mr. V, Aeon, trying to save the day. Edamir trying to dish out as much damage as well. Here comes the jump, connects on the 2. Here comes the wobble combo. The penalty zone is not enough. Is it gonna be dead or alive? Because why? Somehow Obby is surviving this here with the 7 Force. He's gonna dash his way through, but the Kufra from Jason Cole shuts him in the track, and that will be it in that engagement.
Oh my goodness. Well played to Lord Esports there. The time invested sitting on Lord, they lost two torrents for that, and they're like, alright, we'll just wait this out. We're gonna get Lord at the end of this. Trust me, boys.
Almost going for the steal here. Aeon without the charge there. He's gonna make it alive here. He's taking so much damage here with the swing as well, and that will be it here now. Here comes the Ranger, the Death Sonora!
Just makes it out. Like, they're so close to picking this up, but now Resurgence, they've lost their lead now. 3K going into Lord Esports. That could easily change. One fight could drastically change the look of this game if it's an ace. We're just gonna have to find out, but Lord is gonna be knocking on to their doorstep.
Yeah, they still have a little bit more time here. Tier 2 is still up until the middle and the bottom side here. Resurgence needs to play this very smartly here, and we saw how game 1 they played it to the beat here, but is it gonna be the same case here? Has Louvre Esports learned their lessons from game number 1 in this situation?
Personally, I think they have. I think they've kind of picked up on the reasoning of like, all right, we can catch them out. Resurgence, they're a little not too cautious, and we're going to take advantage of that. We're going to slowly push up into their jungle, and now they've
Mr.
seen it. Mr. V is in trouble. He should be able to make it out, but this might be a catch.
He's trying to bait spells here, and it was fantastic here because Mr. V, he's cast his ultimate to fall back onto here, and Aeon, he's just marking himself on the bottom side here. He's taking a lot of damage here. Can he go for the wall charge to catch out the way over forward? And yes, he can. They get it done. Fantastically done from Resurgence here. They bought the time. They got the law. They got the kill, and this is going to open things up for Resurgence.
I think Resurgence are very happy with what they got. They only lost one turret, and they were able to pick up Hayabusa and kill Lord. I'll take that as a win. Louvre Esports, they're going to be
I'll take that any day, my friend.
Agreed. I absolutely agree. But great punish on that Hayabusa.
Oh no. Aeon, you are gonna die. Can't catch. He's alive. How is it impossible? Because why the Chieftain's Rage connecting onto, but the Tyrant's Rage saves the day. Jason Go, he's gonna sacrifice his life. And no, he survives the flick. Oh, okay, he's gonna find the Immortal is there. Where's the follow-up? Jason Go. Nah, he's dead. All right.
He finally goes down. Like, I didn't know whether or not he was gonna make it through that, but finally they do get a pick-off onto Louvre Esports members. However, they pushed this game so far. 1K goal differential. It doesn't really matter who has the a goal lead at this point. It never is too far.
What is the Grok doing? What is the Grok doing? He's going so far back from the side of Resurgence. That seemed to be a disaster from the side of Resurgence. But Louvre Esports, they made a small mistake because Sana landed in with a huge Chieftain's Rage here. However, Louvre Esports, they're going to go again into his Aeon here. This rematch round number 2. Ding, ding, ding. Are they going to get it though?
No, I don't think so. They noticed that the Hayabusa is down bot lane. I think that's what Resurgence was kind of looking for. It's like, does he go top, does he go bot? And now they go for the rotation, clearing down their bot side jungle as well as that wave, but more importantly, forcing LY4 out, forcing him to reset.
Louvre Esports, they're going to play the split push game here. And Holy Crystal is finally up on Adamir as well. The cushion is going to hit like a truck soon here, but now the Queen's Week is up on Sana, so this is going to be a scary match for the side of Louvre Esports because this Lapu Lapu is finally up online.
Yeah. Ooh. I don't know how to feel because right now Sana, his main objective is not to finish off kills, but to land that Chieftain's Raid on more than one member.
Well, Gideon, we have nothing to feel because why? This is as close as it gets. We have seen the best of the best going up against each other. This is as close as we can get for today.
This is a tough matchup. It really is. And Albi, he's got to be so careful. He's caught.
Oh no, they caught Albi. Nicely done from Jason Caught. The bouncing ball is there. And that will be it from Albi. And Mr. V falls to pop the Purify. He's going to be okay, but here comes the Jason Rage. Santa wants to force them back here now. They have to retreat from the side of Resurgence here because they've lost Albi. But Louvre Esports, they're not going to let him slide. Adamir baited on some spells, but nope. He's going to force them back here. Jason Go, he's looking for another. Santa gets catch. Where's the Tyrant's Rage? He's not going to be enough here. Bouncing ball is there, but they buys them a little bit of time here from the side of Resurgence here. 20 more seconds before Albi comes up alive, but Louvre Esports, they want to fight this here. The Death Sonata is there to push them back, and they are going to be A-okay from the side of Resurgence.
The real question is, can they hold out Lord for another 20 more seconds? Well, not 20, a good
10 more seconds here. They need to buy time for Harry to actually come online here, and now the Lord is going to be closing down very shortly here. Resurgence, are they going to fight this here? As of now, Jason's they're going to be side by side. Sana is just right there here. They need to force this fight now or then. If not, the Lord is going to be up for grabs from Louvre Esports. Nice dodge here from Jason Call. The Lord has been resetted. Oh no, it's been resetted from Louvre Esports. Oh no, how is this possible? Resurgence, they're still in the game.
They're still in this, and they bought enough time. They pressured them enough to allow Harrod to get to the position he needs to be in case a fight breaks out. Like that would have been really crucial for Louvre Esports. So they take the safe way out. They're like, you know what? We'll wait for the right conditions. We'll get a split push going. We have LY4, and now that Hayabusa is really fed with items, he can make those simply take on
Aeon, what are you doing? He gets the wall charge. He connects onto Mr. W Chai there, but it's only a Cho Tang here. Jason Call looking for the right moment. He connects. He cancels on the Aeon. He does have the Immortal, but they won't disengage as of now. But bottom side as well, you can see LY4 just split pushing potential here. Sana is going to try and keep them in check, but LY4 gets a sneaky one as well. Nice shift and raise, but no follow-up indeed here. But LY4, he doesn't care. He doesn't really matter because why? He's going to keep up here. And then nice dodge with the dagger. How is it possible? The creep was just right there.
Yep, Mr. V's going to be walking out, but Aeon, he does actually get the recall off. Woo! That was close.
That was a close one here coming from Resurgence here. Louvre Esports, that is not giving in this time here, but the Lord is going to be up for grabs here. And this time, Aeon is going to try and open the map here. Adamir does have the Winter Trunket as of now here. Aeon taking some significant damage output here, but Resurgence, they want to come into this. The Lord, one more chunk available, and Louvre Esports will take the Lord. But do they contest this here? Because Jason Core is trying to cut the backlines here, but Aeon is looking for the wall charger. Can he go and board backlines here? He's trying to cut here. The penalty zone is there. The Dream Sana is trying to outlast this here, and he survives. Oh, the huge damage over from Sana. He's just dishing out so much damage. The Queen's been giving him a life. The life steal is real. Resurgence, they're doing it. But LY4 is so low. He dodges with the shadow, and now they can't see if no, the barrier almost catching it off, but they will lose another because why? WQXD down below applying the pressure and Resurgence.
They forced the reset off of this fight. Well played to Resurgence. They only lose one member in the process. Louvre Esports now. It's going to be tough. They can't really capitalize on this Lord.
Jason Call is super annoying in this Cobra, and they're working out here. WQXD, the penalty zone is available. The Lord is going to be knocking on towards the doors of Resurgence. Can they make this play here? 20 seconds up on towards Mr. V now.
Oh, this must be so frustrating for both sides because, again, you want it. Oh, wait.
They catch on Jason Call, but Jason Call is only a tank. Wrong target to go. Adamir's still alive.
And again, LY4, he's still on that split pushing.
They don't care. They don't care. They can do it from side Louvre Esports here. Resurgence, they have to reply this here. Sana with that annoying Lapu Lapu.
This is a tough game because if Resurgence wants to take this away, they have to figure out a way to actually kill the Gushing as well as the Hayabusa, because those are the only two who really make a difference in this game. The rest of them is kind of just there.
They're setting up a trap right now from side Louvre Esports here. Resurgence, they might walk into it here. Aeon, you're going to be okay or not? He's going to go big here. He's going to disengage. He's going to be fine as of now, but the Blue Chai debating if he's wanting to go for the way of the dragon though.
This is a long-winded game, but again, we have to remember both of these teams want to win this up. This is only halfway through the season. It's more of a statement than anything else. Louvre Esports, they're pulling on through, but do they want to start this fight? Jason Cole is just kind of sitting there.
It's not over. Jason gone. I don't know, but this Kufra is just super annoying from the side of Louvre Esports. But the tower is still standing here from the side of Resurgence here, so Mega Creeps is still not available yet. However, they've lost 2 lanes here, and 100 seconds before the next Lord here. Louvre Esports, they're getting desperate here. Resurgence, they need those items up. They need a couple, probably a magic potion up on the Granger here.
Yeah, it is a tough bout overall, but again, the stalemate continues for both sides. And we were talking about, how Kufra kind of like, isn't as useful, but this is the way you should be playing it, where you are aggressive, you be that playmaking tank that everyone needs.
Exactly here by Adamir getting caught off here, but no follow indeed here. WChai is just side by side in the Shroud Mask here. And in this case, they are going to disengage. But as of now, the Rock Potion is up on the Terisla as well here. So it's going to be taking another tough spot here for the Terisla to be taken down from the side of Resurgence.
Again, stalemate continues on. I don't know who's really going to win this
I don't know. It's anyone's games here. It's all about rock, paper, scissors, like you said here.
But who is going to make the first mistake? Who is likely to make the mistake?
I feel like Resurgence has the tendency to make the mistakes here, but now, without the Hayabusa securing the buff here, I'm not sure if they know this here, but they can consider committing into this fight right now.
I mean, Louvre Esports want to tie this up 1-1, but Resurgence putting up a hard fight for them. They can't go through only 4. I mean, the goal lead doesn't really matter at this point of time. They're all at pretty much at full items. They have their cores.
Not yet. They need more items here. They need those potions up, especially on Lun here, because Resurgence, the 15k net worth is going to be in the mark here, because as of now, you can see Aeon opening up the map here. The Grok's power spike is slowly falling off, but they need the Granger come online here. The marksman, oh no, Aeon, what are you doing? You get caught. The way of the dragon is there. Immortal has been used. Summon Force. I'll be trying to fight this fight here. Jason Con is still in base up here, but they can still buy a little bit more time here. Looking for the right moments here. Adamir, he wants to finish off Aeon here. They miss all the daggers here, and they will properly disengage here from the side of Resurgence. And Louvre Esports here, the intensity, the tension is in this game right now.
Yeah, it really is. Now Lord is under their grasp. Resurgence have to make a response. Salmon Force is back up. Wild Charge is on cooldown. Could this be enough? Aeon is walking right through. He's absorbing abilities.
The marksman is going to be coming up online here because Granger's got the potion available here. This is going to be a big one here from the side of Resurgence here. Hayabusa, Shadow Q has been popped here. They're trying to bait him out here. He goes for the dodge here. WQ as he goes for a penalty zone. But where's the follow-up? No, they get wrapped around the Tyrant Station. Might be available double, but no, the Chiefs and Race lands first, they connect onto all, but Louvre Esports, they're gonna go for the wrap around here, and Resurgence, Obby is gonna be only one alive here, because Mr. B is getting chased down here, and where's the Harif? Because the Harif can't do anything, L14, they don't care, they're gonna finish on the tower here, but no, the backdoor protection is still available here, but WQXD, they're gonna help clear the creep waves as well. Oh no, it's gonna be game, and Louvre Esports takes game number 2.